Dylan.
But
There's the crew.
yeah, but where's the ship and water?
Huh? We're here. There's Dylan again. Hi, Dylan.
Hello.
You come here to see your mommy?
Yes.
What's she gonna do?
I don't know.
You don't know. Is she gonna get pinned tonight?
Yes.
Yes. Here's the whole crew again. And we're here in a nice auditorium. And we're here early. I want you to note that, Jennifer. We are here early.
My name is Carolina Huerta, and I'm the chair of the nursing department, and I'm going to be emceeing this activity this evening. It's my pleasure right now to introduce to you Dr. Helen Castillo, who happens also to be a nurse, and she's going to be giving us a welcome.
It's my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you, our distinguished guests, our graduates, family and friends, and everyone here who is accompanying our graduates. This is a very special time, a very special ceremony. This is also very meaningful to our graduates because they work so hard. They work through very rigorous tests, measurements, and everything that you might imagine to be successful tonight, and we're very, very proud of them. We're also very proud of their family and friends, many of whom have helped our graduates at difficult times, and I am sure that they would agree with me that if it weren't for family, friends, and significant others many times, they wouldn't be here tonight. So we applaud our graduates. We're extremely proud of them. We're extremely proud of what they've accomplished, and we look forward to their successes. We're going into a very dynamic area, nursing, that has all kinds of opportunities for them. We know they're going to be successful, and we know that they're going to be people that we're extremely proud of at UT Pan American, and certainly the College of Health Sciences and Human Services. We applaud your efforts. We applaud family and friends' efforts, and I welcome you here tonight. Congratulations to our graduates, and I hope that you'll have very, very happy holidays. Feliz Navidad.
Marcela Aroliga Rincon of 1998 BSN graduate will provide the invocation, so if you please stand up. Cindy Mylan, Nancy Meadows, Jean Nieto, Gloria Vela, Lisa Rodriguez, Judy Voss, Bruce Wilson, okay. Dalia Guerra and Kathy Magnus will come up. They're BSN graduates who are graduating tomorrow. It is tomorrow, right? And student representatives, they're the student representatives who will be presenting a plaque to the faculty. Mr. Harry Brunel is here, and he would like to present a scholarship to one of the graduating students. Have asked me to talk a little bit about what it means to get pinned. And I will start out by saying that I actually had a hard time finding any kind of a textbook that addressed the meaning of pinning, but I did find something in terms of our nursing profession and the fact that our nursing profession has a very proud history. Nursing's traditional roles have always included the care and nurturing of individuals and their families. These traditional roles date back to the early recordings of ancient civilization and information about those who cared for the sick. Nursing's traditional roles are still those of humanistic caring, nurturing, comforting, and supporting. Although nursing dates back to 1900 BC, it was not until early 1800s that the nurses' traditional uniforms were adopted. These uniforms typically included the actual dress, a cap, and the nursing badge or pin. These uniforms were important symbols of nursing, which seemed to grow out of the nursing's military and religious heritage. The primary idea was to show the wealthy that the nurses had been well trained. As you know, nursing's traditional uniform has been replaced by a number of styles, a number of colors, and some of them even have prints on them. And you also know that the nursing cap is no longer used. However, the nursing pin is still a large symbol of professional nursing. The first pin was created for the Nightingale School of Nursing in 1880. It was created to reflect the nurse's vigilance, sense of constancy, mercy, and relief of client suffering. The nursing pin also began to symbolize the nurse's pride in the high standards of the school from which he or she graduated. Today, the nursing pin still symbolizes the high standards held by the nurse and is a reflection of your nursing school. It has also taken a new meaning to reflect the culmination of your student nursing career and the initiation of your career as a professional nurse. I hope you wear your pin with pride and that you will demonstrate to the world that nursing is still caring, nurturing, and humanistic, and that that's why you chose this profession. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you our keynote speaker. Our keynote speaker is Sandra Tovar, and she is a pediatric nurse practitioner who works in the Rio Grande Valley. She graduated in 1981 from the University of Texas, Austin, and in 1988 from Corpus Christi State University. She is extremely active in our nursing community. She has certification from the American Heart Association, the Pediatric Advanced Life Support, which is part of the American Heart Association. She is credentialed as a pediatric nurse practitioner. She has been on the board, recognized by the Board of Nurse Examiners for the state of Texas, and recognized as a pediatric nurse practitioner. She is very involved. She's been a member of the Board of Texas Nurses Association. She's a member of the American Nurses Association, Texas Nurse Practitioners, Valley Nurse Practitioners, and National Rural Health Association. She's held quite a number of appointments. She has been on the planning task force. She currently serves on the planning task force of the American Nurses Association. She's steering the 50-year class reunion for the Texas Exes, which I'm sure is a lot of work. She is on the, or has been on the board of directors for the American Nurses Association Political Action Committee. She was appointed in 1992 through 97 by Lieutenant Governor of Texas Bob Bullock as Vice Chair for the Center for Rural Health Initiatives Executive Committee. And I could really go on and on, but I think she probably will want to tell you a little bit about what she has prepared for you this evening. Sandra?
honor and a privilege to be with you tonight. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations, graduates. You have so much to be proud of. You have come a long way and you have accomplished your goal. This is a day to be happy and to celebrate. You have sacrificed, and many of your loved ones have sacrificed with you. You did not do this alone. So let's stop and give a big round of applause to all of those loved ones and your faculty and everyone that have helped you get to this point tonight. I know they deserve it because I wouldn't be here either without the love and support of my many family and friends. You have really a lot to celebrate. You are getting your degree in nursing in a truly exciting time. Nursing is as diverse as ever and a very challenging profession. You have so many choices. But it's amazing that truly one degree can afford you so many opportunities. Many, many doors will open for you in the future, but truly you are the only one that hold the key. You will decide what road to take. Yes, you might make mistakes along the way. We all have. We're human. But you want to learn from them and move forward. Dare to be the very best that you can be, and dare to always do more. You will learn that there is much greater reward and satisfaction from your career when you give that little extra. You will really shine like a star. Yes, you will benefit, and so will your employer, but so will your family. This year, I was named Nurse of the Year by the state of Texas to the Texas Nurses Association. It was a very humbling experience. It truly was, because there are so many nurses in the state, especially these fine nurses that sit on this platform with me. So it's truly an honor, but I was very humbled by my husband because he immediately got on the phone and called everybody. So the hour it took me to get home to after I'd received that award, he had already called newspaper, TV people, just everyone. So I was really touched by it, but your families are very proud of you. But what I'd like to just talk to you briefly about tonight is a little bit about politics. Because a lot of my work and the things that I've done, I think, for the profession of nursing have involved politics. And you may say, well, at this time of impeachment and bombings and so forth, you may think, well, I don't know if I really want to get involved with politics. But you probably wouldn't be here today if it weren't for politics. Believe me, politics are involved in all of our lives, whether it's deciding who's going to be off for Christmas or if it's deciding on legislation. So Bruce and many others that are up here tonight with me have worked very hard at making changes for many of those in the audience. And I want to encourage you as nurses to act as catalysts for addressing the health issues of our people, needs that can be addressed legislatively. So how do you decide to become politically active? Well, you have to look back into your lives. Most of you have become politically active without ever even knowing it. My interest began when I was in nursing school. I volunteered for my state representative and attended many functions, many meetings, and learned just what it took to get a bill passed. Once I became involved and saw how truly easy it was, it encouraged me and it stimulated me to continue to do more. I worked with various offices through my first area of employment. I was a liaison with the Department of Health, the mental health and mental retardation, and we were able to accomplish many things that I know touched the lives of many people. It was very rewarding. So I do strongly suggest that you as nurses remember that you have a tremendous power to affect legislation individually and collectively. Utilizing our large numbers can lead to very impressive results. Each individual has the ability to consult others about healthcare issues, and who better to consult the politicians and nurses? We are knowledgeable and experts in healthcare delivery and needs. So you want to remember that you can accomplish a whole lot more by getting involved and becoming unified in your areas, because if you stop and think, in what areas are you going to go and work? There's many opportunities for you to go work in the future, and if you divide it up and say one group goes to support school nursing, and another group goes to support operating the nursing, and another group goes to support managed care, they'll listen to you. The politicians will listen to you. But if you come together as nurses, as one body, you can accomplish great things. So get involved and encourage your peers to get involved. Some will be encouraged by your work. Some nurses leave it to other nurses to fight our battles. But there is much work to be done. Nursing needs you to get involved, to help our profession and the public. You may say, well, I don't have the interpersonal skills, but you do. Maybe they've been in hibernation, but they do. But politics is a great opportunity to practice these skills, and there are many, many things that you can do. The networking that you've accomplished is truly, truly amazing. I invite each of you to make a personal commitment to become politically active in your future. Many of you fall in the minority category, as you might think, and minorities are drastically underrepresented at all levels of government and within our nursing organization. So only by being politically involved can you improve health care for you and your patients and your loved ones. So I strongly encourage you to consider doing that. I really want to also challenge you, because I really feel that as nurses, you have a duty to uphold a very high standard of care. And as graduates of this fine university, you also have a very important challenge to uphold that high standard of care. So I congratulate you, and I wish you all the best in your future. And may God bless you.
Betty Johnson and Mario Segura will now read the acknowledgement.
I'd like to include the following people. Jamie Espino. Behind every goal achieved in my life, there are many individuals along the way that have performed major and extraordinary deeds to make that accomplishment possible. I thank God above all for selecting them for me. I take great pride in thanking the following individuals. Primeramente, quisiera darle gracias a mis padres, José y María Luisa Cavazos, por todos sus sacrificios y cariño. Mis suegros, José y Elvira Espino, por toda su ayuda y cariño. My brothers, sisters-in-laws, and brothers-in-law for their support. All of my professors and friends, I could not have done it without you. Most of all, my husband Arturo and my children, Christopher and Stephen, for their many sacrifices, understanding, and love. You were the wind beneath my wings. I love you. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for giving me the blessings, strength, and courage to continue with my studies. I would also like to thank my husband, children, parents, brothers, and sisters for supporting me through these years of school and for putting up with my mood swings and stressful moments. Also, I want to thank to all of my study group, friends, and for listening to my gripes and for reminding me not to give up on myself when times got tough. Finally, a special thanks to UTPA nursing faculty for going beyond basic teaching and giving support and understanding for all of the individual needs that came up through this semester.
First and foremost, acknowledge the love, support, and especially patience of my husband, Greg, over the last 2 years. You made this dream possible for me. Thank you so much, Mom and Dale, for your prayers, support, and love. I also owe a debt of gratitude to my nursing study buddies and my friend, Mom, for encouragement and reality checks. Thank you. Alicia Rodriguez is going to pin Deborah Gonzalez. First of all, I want to thank God, because without him I could not have kept my sanity through this grief. Secondly, most important, to Cindy and Sergio Jr. for sticking with me through the rough ride. To my wonderful children, I promise the best from now on. Thanks to my parents for having hope that someday I will further my education. family and friends for standing by me and loving me. I thank my peers and professors for your dedicated part of your standing by me every step of the way, and my parents for their support, help, encouragement, and for always believing in me. Thank you, and I love you all. Jennifer Thompson. First, I would like to say thank you to my son Dylan for all your patience, love, and help with my homework. You're the best buddy. I would like to say a huge thank you to my parents for all your emotional and financial support. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you to my good friend Ruby for putting up with me for these past couple of years. Next, I would like to say thank you to my Aunt Mary and Nancy from Chicago who are here tonight. My big emotional and financial investors. Last but definitely not least, my brothers Tim and Tom and my sisters and sister-in-law, Teresa, Barb, and Veronica. Thank you. All you guys are the best.
Cindy's last 2 years that much more enjoyable. Mr. R. Gonzalez. As I took this time to reflect on all these people that made this day possible, I realized that I did not accomplish this alone. First of all, I would like to give thanks to God for giving me guidance and determination, my mom, and for always believing in me, my grandparents, as well as my Aunt Carla and Uncle Abel for their support and concern. I also like to thank Mission Hospital and all of my instructors. I never thought I would be here, but I feel that I can, and I move to the next phase of my life until I thank those people that were instrumental in helping me get here. My husband, Andy, for his never-ending love and support. My daughter, Davina, for her inspirational words when I needed them. My dad, for being my biggest cheerleader. My friends for always telling me they were proud of me. Sandy and the staff of UTPA Nursing Department for their help and guidance. My study group, the Children of the Corn, for not letting me get off the BSN roller coaster, and of course, God for giving me the courage and determination to return to school for my degree, and for blessing me with a wonderful family. Steadfast friends and peers that have become a second family to me. To the infamous Children of the Corn, I say, I hope that you all know what a special place you hold in my heart. Let's keep in touch. Veronica Loera. I would especially like to thank my entire family who have supported me immensely throughout my years in college. Thanks especially to my grandparents, Romana and Alvaro, my mom Irma, and my aunt and uncle Nancy and Gilbert, and my best friends for encouraging me and believing in me. I also want to thank God for leading me in the right path and standing by my side when I needed Him most. I love you all. I would like to thank my parents for their never-ending support.
Special people in my life whose endless sacrifices, guidance, and support have been a great blessing to me. With great pride and heartfelt gratitude, I'd like to thank the following people. My parents, Gabriel and Olga Alcantar, for their love and understanding. My brother Larry, sisters Denise and Gracie, brother-in-law Lorenzo, nephews Joseph, Smiley, Christian, and niece Alisa, for the continued support. My grandmother Guadalupe Maldonado for always being there when I needed you. Victor Temple and McAllen for their prayers. All my professors and friends, especially Jamie. I couldn't have done it without you. Andrea, the love of my life, thank you for being my best friend, for always standing by me, for believing in me and bringing light and joy into my life. I love you. Jorge Isaac Arolina Rocha. Primeramente quiero dar gracias a Dios por haberme dado vida y salud para terminar con éxitos mis estudios académicos.
Now our graduates would like to recite the Pledge for Nurses. In the full knowledge of the obligation I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skill and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will at all times respect the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level, and to give support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the nurse.
Graduate will sing, I Believe I Can Fly. I used to think that I could not go on, and life was nothing but an awful song. But now I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I There are miracles in life I must achieve. But first, I know it starts inside of me. No, no, no. If I can see it, then I can be it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Oh, 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 'cause I believe in me. If you can see it, then you can do it. If you just believe it, then you can achieve it. Oh, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. If I just spread my wings, oh, I can fly. 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 Oh, I can fly.
You can see that our students are multifaceted and multi-talented also. Before I call Dr. Sandy Sanchez to come up here for some closing remarks, I do have an announcement, and also I thank some people that I'd like to acknowledge. We have, and the reason why I'm going to acknowledge them now is because they're the ones that want this announcement for the graduates. And that these people are people that make up the staff of the nursing department. And if they're here, I'd like them to stand up. The most important one is Sylvia Ibarra, and I know she's here, so Sylvia, stand up. She's the one that does all the paperwork for the students when they graduate. Marcy Garcia, Sandy Gonzalez, Rosie Lena, Melissa Martinez, and Suzanne Olague. And then the announcement, and this is really from Sylvia, I believe, it says, please announce that several students, 10 of you, need to go by the nursing department on Monday, you're not out yet, December the 21st, and sign your licensure application, etc. This is very important. Now, Sandy Sanchez will provide the closing.
When the students came, when the graduates came and asked me to have the last word, I almost literally went speechless, and that in itself is unusual. The thing is, you guys are going to have the last word. It'll always be that you will have your own last word. However, given this opportunity,
I'm going to, and I'm talking to them because I really am talking to them, and I hope you can hear me, but I want you to take this with you. Always remember, never forget some of the stuff that we said through the program. The first one was, first do no harm. No matter what you do, first do no harm. The other is be true to yourself. To thine own self be true. You have to know yourself to be able to go and appreciate other people. Part of that is appreciating your own culture and never forget your culture. Always take it with you and respect other people's culture as well. Wear comfortable shoes, always. Treat others as you would want to be treated. That's just a good old golden rule, and I think that it will apply certainly in nursing. Remember that you will touch a lot of people's lives, and you will become a part of every one of those people's lives that you touch. We are all part of each other. The world is holistic. Life is holistic. We're going to make a difference. You've already made a lot of differences in the people's lives you've already encountered. Let's just hope that every difference you make is a good difference. See what you believe. Say what you believe. Remember that you take your ethics with you no matter where you are and no matter who's watching you. Your ethics are with you. And like I said, you will have the last word because your ethics will be that last word. So, God be with you, and that's going to be stopped.
I ask you to please rise again. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you this evening for the ability you've given us to gain knowledge. And now we ask that you help us use that knowledge, the concepts, the skills we learned in these years in nursing school, and apply it in our profession. Help us to help those that truly need our help, and allow us also to better the field of nursing. We thank you for those who were here with us tonight to share in this moment, our faculty, our parents, our friends, and we ask that you bless us as we start a new phase in our careers. I pray in your name, amen. Now I ask that you remain in your seats as the graduates walk and exit the building. Por favor, manténgase en sus lugares hasta que los graduantes salgan del edificio, ¿ok?
give you that little Dylan wave.
Good morning. We gather today to recognize achievement, honor, and community beginnings. Former University of Texas President Robert Berdahl describes commencement as at once grand, serious, joyful occasion in the life of the university. It tells of the turning of the seasons in the long rhythm of learning. It brings a harvest of new hope from old soil planted with ageless truth. This is but our iteration, he says, ushering in new sights and sounds. For commencement is an occasion richly deserving of high pageantry and purpose, filled with music and light, guided by verse and prose, melding the finest artistry of industry in the capturing of one fine moment everlasting. So as we are surrounded by the pageantry, music, decoration, light, and fine words, let's not forget to give thanks for the opportunities that education gives us. Let's remember all of those who made it possible, families who worked hard and sacrificed so much, friends who supported us, faculty and staff who taught us. And as you reflect on the meaning of today's ceremony, let it inspire you to strive for excellence, to accomplish good work, and to continue to grow with a sense of purpose and direction. And now, please stand for the singing of our alma mater by the men's choir under the direction of Dr. Dick.
Thank you. colleges. At this time, I need to inform you that our commencement speaker, Mr. Carlos Noriega, was called in at the Houston Airport and could not catch a flight to make this ceremony. I guess weather permitting, we can always get into the room, but weather not permitting, we have a problem getting to Edinburgh. But introducing President Noriega and representing our student body is the top graduate, top honor graduate of the College of Arts and Humanities. And at this time, I'm very honored and pleased to ask Shelby and Bettis to stand up and be recognized. Thank you very much, Shelby. Just a few words to the graduates. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the University of Texas Pan American, I want to congratulate each of the graduates, and I want to welcome each one of them to a new phase of their lives with this alma mater. When you all walk across the stage in just a few minutes, you will be leading as alumni of this institution. And with that new role comes some responsibility. Now stop and consider that the alumni are the only constant in the life of any university. The faculty and staff will come and go. The student body changes from year to year. But once an alumni, always an alumni. And as graduates, you will become the mark of UT Pan American accomplishment. The standard by which this institution will be judged in the future. You will be the role model for those that follow behind you. In essence, you are our greatest asset. I want to congratulate each of you. I hope you will treasure your new role as alumni and keepers of the tradition. I wish for you a very wonderful and rewarding future.
Has been outstanding. Students with grade point averages of 3.9 to 4.0 graduate summa cum laude with highest honor. Those with a grade point of 3.7 to 3.89 graduate magna cum laude with high honor. Those with 3.5 to 3.69 graduate cum laude with honor. Their respective deans will recognize them as they are presented for graduation.